Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
I do like them gates, the way they move. 9 hours and 30 minutes of that. Most of that is going to be, funnily enough, cats, more cats. What is it with cats? Is it the cats on top of there? Look. What is that with cats? Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Sorry, I've been away for a bit. I've been busy with some other things, to be fair. Doing some quicker videos, unfortunately. Much more busy all of a sudden this year. And it's only just gone sort of the middle of January. Anyway, very, very busy, but we're back with a bit more of Greece. This is where we're heading round at the moment. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be for me to continue doing regular Euro Truck Simulator. I will try though, so keep a watchful eye. There is other things though. There are other things that have come up. Anyway, let's have a look at the world map. Let's see where we are. I think we're in Athens. Oh, we're not. No, we're not. We're at the end of that island because I drove all the way down there. There's loads of places to go to still, though. I can't even pronounce most of them. There's this one over here, one over here, one over here. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more places. Blimmin' heck. There's a lot. Right, actually, to be fair, though, there's an easy one here. We can strike a very easy balance here by just literally taking a ferry from where we are across there. But first thing first, we have to get rid of this Christmas livery. That we can't have Frosty the Snowman anymore. So let's have a little look and see if there's a place we can go where we are to sort of get rid of the Frosty the Snowman. I don't think we can. Not close by anyway. There's somewhere when we land that we can do it. Yes, there is. So this is where we want to go. So we'll actually put that in. And it's an 8-hour journey, bizarrely, because we've got to go across the sea. So that's fine. We'll go there. Let's go do that first. Let's get rid of our I'm not even going to try and see if there's a load because I very much doubt there will be. So we'll head across the sea and then we'll actually see what's on the other side. How are you all? I hope you're fine and I hope you've been well and I hope that the holiday has been okay for you. It hasn't been too strenuous because it can be strenuous for a lot of people. Holiday times they really can. People struggle with them sometimes, but I'm hoping that it hasn't been too bad for you. So there's my truck, just like that. It's got rest in the moment. That's fine. Let's get inside and let's get this thing started up. We are all started up in this very dodgy car park as it is. Right, let's get the accelerator going, and away we go. I'm not going to sleep for the night because we're going out of here. I think the actual ferry that we're trying to get to is right in front of us. It is. It's that gate there that we have to go through. So let's have a little, just quick peek down the road. Nobody there. It's 8. If you look at the bottom right corner, we've got our GPS, and the GPS has got our speed, which is 14,437 kilometers an hour. Our gear, which is A4, automatic 4. Then we've got our it's a barrier. And then we've got our damage to the truck, which is minimal because we've literally not been doing very much. Fuel, which is fine. It's fairly full. We've got 3/4 of a tank, followed by the bed, which slowly goes blue and then finally goes red, and then we get into trouble because that usually means crashing into something because we're fatigued and falling asleep. Then we've got the envelope, which is sadly underused. It should really give us bonus missions when we fall asleep, but we don't fall asleep enough. Or we fall asleep enough, but we don't actually get any bonus missions, which is a bit of a shame, really. Followed by the time, which is 21:04, so 9:04 at night. And then below we have our little waypoint flag telling us where we're going to, and we're going to get at 5:30 a.m. after a long ferry trip, because we're about to enter this big boat and have a ferry trip through here. Look at this. There we go, as we entered. It's kind of cool. Right, okay, as we enter the was a big flash of light there. Did you see that? Was it just me? I was passing something. Anyway, top mirror. Boom. There we go. We're in place. Looks at the possible destinations to go to. And we want to go there, because it's the only place to go to anyway. So let's embark on this long 8 hour. I'm reading the 10. You see, I'm reading 8 hour and 10 minute journey across the sea. Did you have a busy time though over the? If you haven't seen me yet for a while, have you had a busy time over the holiday break? Did you have a busy time? Were you busy? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, it was a quiet one for us. To be fair, we didn't do an awful lot. Very, very quiet indeed. Just kept it down to I think the best wording, a dull roar. Where are we going? How do I get out of here? Oh, over here. Very weird. Good ducks on the wall. They're cool. I like the ducks. Do you like the ducks? Ducks are cool. Don't run into the sign though. Please don't run into a car. I'm going. Round we go. Little roundabout up ahead. It's nice to be back on Euro Truck Simulator. As I say, it's more a case of that I've been trying to do. I think I said, I don't know if I said it in a previous video, but I've been trying to do a little bit more with bit of jitter there. A little bit more with sort of a combination of indie games, still doing my retro bits and pieces, but of course that always means if I have to do something has to give a little bit. So unfortunately, probably I'm gonna sort of say to you fortnightly's probably gonna work the videos. So it's gonna either be Euro Truck or American Truck Simulator, or both if I feel in the mood for it. So it just depends. I would love to have more time. Isn't it a shame that you know, as much as free time as you have, you don't have enough free time? And I love recording, but if I just recorded, then I wouldn't see my family. Is the answer to that. And especially as there's something going on ahead here. There's some. Ow! Ooh, that was close. Please don't hit me. Yeah, making the minds up there. Yeah, you've got to make your mind up between what you're going to do. I mean, between all the videos that I do, it's 4 or 5 hours worth of videos, plus all the time to render and put them together. And I don't do a lot of that. I'm not the world's greatest of editors. So I don't tend to edit an awful lot. You get a little bit of music editing and volume and things like that, but it's very much a case of the I have to pick and choose a bit. So I really like. There are so many lovely indie games out there that I would love to highlight as well. Oh, look at this. We've got Road Sweeper here. There's so many lovely indie games that I would love to highlight as well. So I feel it's time that we actually highlighted these things. I'm just looking there because I was on my sort of collection of videos and things, and making a bit of space on my hard disk because I've got a lot of stuff on there. And interesting enough, I've discovered I've got all kinds of things. I've literally got all the components, and this is why I say editing's it's a really tough job, editing. Anybody who's an editor, I hats off to them, because it is actually very hard. Thank you. Let me go. It is very hard indeed, and I was just looking in one of my folders there trying to make some space, and I discovered I've got a review for the Actros City Mini, which I literally haven't put together, and that's probably 4 years, between 3 or 4 years since the Actros City Mini came out. So I kind of feel a little bit like I would have liked to have done that video at the time when it was there. I imported mine from Japan, and there are about, if you look at the folder itself, there are about 120 odd components to this configuration of sort of there's a Volvo truck dealer. I wonder if they're ever going to give you the electric one to try as well. We'll see, won't we? But yeah, about 120 components that need to be put together, and it's a lot. I'm gonna just crash through the palm tree there. But yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of components to put together, and the bits of those videos are recorded, but I just never had enough physical time put together the editing to do that. So yeah, I am a little sorry to be doing that, especially as the wonderful Bobster brought me back to Euro Truck Simulator, and one of my most popular videos is that of Euro Truck Simulator. But I'm hoping that we can forge some new stuff, some new things. Some people can really enjoy some new bits and pieces in the catalogue. Look at the sky. Yeah, we can maybe forge some new things. It's not goodbye. It's just I'll see you a little bit later sometimes. I think that's a good way of terming it, to be honest with you. Right, let's see. What do they recommend as a service? They recommend I spend $3,000 on a service. Yeah, go on, let's do it. So we'll do the service first. Well, let's go back. And let's do the configurator, and let us change the actual paint job on the truck. Let's find something more upbeat and modern for us. I like Grand Tour though, because that's kind of Formula One-esque. Should we do what I like with these kind of things? Let's do it. Let's do it. Where are we? That way? Yeah. Wrong one. I want that one. About here. Lovely. And I want that one. Like that. Formula One-esque. Look at that. Is that the... to be fair, it's not orange enough. It needs to be oranger. Even more orange. There, like that. Really orange. That's the orange you want. Something like that. Almost to the verge of being red. That's kind of cool. I like that, but that's not what we're doing. Sport. Ooh. I like it. What do you think? I even quite like the default colours on that. Yeah, it's kind of it's like a butter knife on the edge. I like the white. I like the grey. I'm not sure what you could do with the grey here to improve it. I mean, you could maybe change the orange. I mean, the orange has the capacity to change. Maybe you could go yellow with it. You know, go very... Or green even. Ooh. Kind of like the green. I don't know what Aveco's company colours are, though. What are their company colours? But I kind of like that. I don't know about you. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's confirm the order. It's going to cost us... We're going to get refunded no money, and it's going to cost us nothing to swap. So let's do it. But that's kind of cool. I quite like that. So let's close this. And let's look for a job. Have a look at the outside, though. Sun's coming up. It'd be perfect later when we get the sun up. That I kind of like. That. Remember the incident with the DAF a number of videos ago. That was a lot of fun when we crashed that by mistake. Sorry, I didn't crash that by mistake, and I didn't run into somebody at full speed. But it did happen. We know it did. Right, let's find a job then. That kind of like that. Like that. Yeah, you gotta give that credit for a nice look. Right, let's see what we can find in here. Let's see what we've got job wise. There's one to Rhodes. We've been to Rhodes before. One there. One to Athens. One that goes all the way over there. So this is island to island, and this is hopping. This looks good. I think we might go with this one, because although it's short, it's packed glass. Even though it's short, 45 minutes before it expires. Do you think we can get to it before it expires? I don't know. That's the answer to that question. Can't be far away. Let's give it a try. That one does an island hop 1, 2, 3 places. It doesn't take us around the rest of Greece, but it does get rid of all the islands. That's them all done at this point. So let's try that one. Where are we from where we are? 7 kilometres, 6 kilometres away. Handbrakes on, spin us round. Oh, lights on. I've put the lights on. I've put the plumbing things on. It's really funny. I've been discussing in the office, having a bit of a laugh. But one of the things that happens, you know that many of our electronic devices nowadays, especially with microphones and other things, spy on us effectively. They do. They're there listening to us, what we're doing and what we're saying and whatever else is. So obviously Facebook's been listening to me recently and showing me adverts for second-hand used trucks. And I tell you what, there was one. I think it had got 700,000 miles on it. 700,000 miles. It was a DAF. It was a CF model. So I don't think that's not the same as the ones that we get normally in the thing. So it was a CF, but it was just a cab and a 4x2 configuration. So it was one of those, and it was basically it was very old. It had done 750,000 miles odd, and it was very old, and the paintwork was worn, but the structure of the cab and all the other things were still there. It was more like a day cab though, because there's no back seat on it, no back bit in it. And I saw it, and it was like £6,000. But the problem is I couldn't drive it anyway. I don't have an HGV license, but it looked cool. I was thinking to myself, do you know what? If you had the money for it, and you're quite into trucks, that's the kind of truck you do up. You take it and you do up. You redo the upholstery, you redo the dash. You get the engine running properly again. If you can spend the money on it, and you get it back on the road, and you take it to shows because it looked fabulous. It was an amazing looking truck. I mean, I was quite impressed by its look. It's from the whole thing. I should have found a picture really and put it on here, but ever since then, of course, I've been inundated by Facebook with nothing but I'm going to push the F3 button because that's kind of a cool picture coming through here, like that. That is very cool. I don't know where I'm going though. I'm not even checking the map. Just following around here. Quick. Before we've got to make it the time before we get into trouble. Okay, so yeah, it just looked F3. Don't run into these bollards. Yeah, it looked absolutely fantastic. Look at this. It's a cool looking town. That's your photo opportunity right there. That one there. And there's something that says on the wall, Runny. Don't know what Runny is, but I'm assuming it isn't in English. But yeah, it just looked good. It did. And then, of course, my colleague in the office, we were discussing this. He was saying he'd love to buy just a 7.5 tonner and build a little, effectively make it into his own personal sort of caravan of sorts, or a fitted out van instead of buying a house, so he could go anywhere he liked with it. And I was like, Summer, it sounds like it has its merits, that, because it's a big space, that it's not like a caravan, but but it ends, of course, all down to having that HGV license that many of us don't have, so. Here we go. We're coming up on the place now. Let's hope we make it. There's a big rock face on the side of us here. This is very cool. I'm looking forward to pulling away with the load here. Very, very much. Very cool. Let's see if we get it there quick enough. Let's see if the freight is here that we wanted. It's still here. 32 minutes left on it. Let's take that one. It's one that goes all the way to Sweden, look. That's a run now. That's very much a run. There it is, right over there. Look at that. Oh, the sun is coming in. We're going to get some nice shots in a minute as we pull away with this. So let's get ourselves in position first. Do a sort of swoop round. Always use all the space, as Mark would say in the comments. Thank you, Mark, for your support. Thank you, Bobster. Thank you, Hatman. Thank you all. I hope you had a lovely time during the break. But anyway, back of the truck, there's the fifth wheel, that horseshoe-shaped thing. And we basically have to push that into the pin, which is the part that dangles down under the truck. Maybe able to see it on the one sideways? No, not. Basically, but push the two things together. Now, I've got advanced coupling on, something that was turned out with that I put on early on because it was recommended to me by Mark. I think first off for his entertainment, to see how badly I park, and but now it's second nature, and to be fair, it's a lot of fun. Popping the thing together perfectly, like I've just done there. Right, okay, let's press the Y button on the controller. Watch the legs be wound up. And up they go, and the engine's on, and we are engaged, and we are going. I'm going to press the F3 here because that, as we enter the sunlight, is going to be lovely. I'll try and get out of that tree and go under the sun here. There we go. Look at this. Good morning. Look at this. As she comes through. Wow. She looks good, doesn't she? That truck does look good. I do like that paintwork. That is a nice set of paintwork. What are you thinking? Think good? Did I do good this time? It rarely happens, but I quite like that shot as well of it drifting through. That's kind of cool. Right, okay. Let's get on with the job in hand. So, if you look down the bottom right corner, we've got the waypoint, which is a little red flag now, and it's going to be 688 kilometres, 15 hours. Most of this is going to be on board a freight cargo ship or for ferry of some sort. It's saying I'm very close somewhere. That's it beeps now when I'm close to things. This is the S-Way, the new Iveco S-Way. Very nice vehicle, actually. I've got to admit, quite impressed by the S-Way. It's been quite an impressive beast of a machine. Okay, we're coming to a stop. They're not going. I'm going to pull through while they're doing their stop bit. And I'm going to push the button there. Oh, wow. Look at this thing. Look at these people in there. Look at their heads. They're like cone heads. From the film Coneheads. Look at them. Look at that. I might even put that as the picture for the video. Those two guys there. That's hilarious. So I have got the traffic density turned up, and as you can see, it can cause gridlock. I think we have gridlock going that way, so we're going to have to work this one out. I think we may have to perform a few dodgy maneuvers. I'll put the hazard lights on. Let's see if we can use the pavement, because I'm a naughty one. I'm a wild child. There's a stadium of some sort there, like baseball, do you think? Baseball? Don't know what that is. See, yeah. Anyway, we're moving in on the hazard that's going on the road. Let's see if we can down off that pavement there. Up again. We're just on the edge of it here. Let's see if we can squeeze through here. So far, we've not had to push anybody out of the way, which is good. We're very close there. Look at that mirror. Right, yeah, I know, Helga. This side's probably going to take a little pushing down, I'm afraid. Yep, sign's taking it. Smash the sign. Okay. I never do the water. Look at this. Yeah, this has also got all the episode written all over me. Look at that. Yep. That could be the picture for the video, to be honest. I've got to reverse. I'm caught on something. Oh no. What am I caught on? Oh no. Ah! Well, I think we're free. We're free. We're free. We're free. We got past. It was that side I was caught on that I damaged myself on. Oh, I hit somebody. I hit that ambulance. Oops. Sorry, ambulance. But we're free. Some good shots for the video this week. God, that they are so good. Oh yeah. Let's push the let's move out. Wow. That was great. It was a lot of fun. That's me now going, oh, I should play more Euro Truck Simulator. I should, you're right. Oh dear, I wish I had a part-time job sometimes. Wasn't full-time. I think I think Mrs. Demon would argue that I already have a part-time job. It's called doing YouTube. 2 jobs. Not just one, 2 jobs. And I do it for a very limited audience. It's only like 3 of you watch it. And I know you all by name, which is even better. Because we're the only 3 people watching it. It's brilliant. Please stop them. Naughty, naughty. Sun coming up. Beautiful. 6:39 a.m. As we put cruise control on and we head through Greece towards not 1 but 2 destinations that will be a part of our trip here. Time is good actually though. Good, likely to be sort of midnight and later when we get in, but it'll be morning by the time we're parking up, which will be nice. Which will be very nice. Right, a little drink of the old juices. A little bit fizzy there. A little fizzy juice for a change. Not the usual cup of coffee. Love a cup of coffee. Jennifer B has just did 1,031 euros, which is good. Right, where are we? Well, I think we're taking a ferry next. I think that's the next plan. I think that the ferry is next. Don't think a lot of this is by land. Most of it is by sea, unfortunately. Which is fine. We like that. Some of these side roads look awesome, by the way. Look at those. Love it. Beautiful place. Full of history, of course. One of those countries, a bit like Italy, where you dig anywhere and you discover a ruin of some sort, a Greek ruin. Like parts of the UK where the Romans came, and you can dig anywhere. There was a local cricket club near me that was busy, renovating, and they were going to build. And the worst part was they started digging, and of course, what did they find? They found an entire Roman fort. And once you find a Roman fort, unfortunately, you have to tell people you found a Roman fort. Once you tell people you've found a Roman fort, guess what you have to do? You have to dig that Roman fort up until it's done. I don't think you pay for that privilege, though. I think somebody else does. 22 tons worth of packed glass on board in this steel container. I don't think I've ever seen a steel container taking glass, by the way. Well, certainly not in the UK. It may be a legal requirement in other places in Europe, but certainly not in the UK. This is a beautiful, beautiful view. I'm going to press the F3 button now, and I'm going to put the thing on there. That is blooming amazing. Change that back just in time to not crash into the wall. That was really, really cool. Yeah, really cool indeed. Lovely. Nice music as well. Very melodious. I've said this before though, we should change it to something more less sort of I guess less chilled out, less James Blunt, but let's be honest, I've not gone around changing that either. So if I can't do a Astro City mini video in 3 or 4 years, changing the music is very unlikely to. Gotta change lanes, use this one, which will auto sense and let me through. I should just keep going. Toll has been paid. You just steer there, computer car. Good, thank you. I like the trees and that are green and then the scrubland around them. I think it's kind of cool. There's a police car beside me. Hello. Do, do, do. Can't believe I lost the previous music. I do like the fact that the American one's quite good, though. It's very country and western. I was country and western before Beyonce was, of course. So silly. It's true. It's been interesting weather, of course. During the very icy weather, I was heading to work with one of my colleagues. It was a bit of a wait all of a sudden on the road. We were like, what's going on? Discovered on a straight road, a 100% straight road, no, I wouldn't lie, 100% straight road, a wagon driver had managed to mount the verge and go off. I can only imagine that was a lack of concentration, because it was a straight road. I couldn't see any burst tyres or anything like that, or any reason to be off the verge. And within 50 metres of that particular crash on one side of the road, we had to go round, and the police were waving us all by in the right way, was a 4-car pile-up on the other side of the road, because, of course, it's a bit cold, so people forget to drive. And I'm not a big fan of snow and ice, and I don't think it's I don't think it's particularly, you should limit driving to required, sort of, whether you need to or not. But it is you just have to get used to it and just take your time. Somebody's climbing up your behind, and you're going to have to back off the car in front, because if you need to stop, it's going to be a longer distance than you think it's going to be, especially in that kind of weather. We certainly, where I work, is somewhere beautiful, but at the same time, we have the issue of that the roads, the back roads involved with going to this beautiful place, were covered in snow and ice. And they were not ones that were to be gritted. So initially it took a while before anybody ploughed through this snow and ice to get out the other side. Oh, these guys hazard lights on to come out of there. I probably should have my hazard lights on. I haven't realised that. It's probably a legal requirement in Greece to do that. So this is a very heavy load. The truck's struggling a bit here. It's a very nice dash, by the way. Very simplistic, but at the same time brilliant. Horns on there, by the way. But yeah, so a bit of snow and ice on the back road, very much, just keep a distance, go at a reasonable speed, but don't go too fast that you feel out of control. It's simple stuff, but people forget that. And also make sure you've got a warm jacket, because if you get stuck, you don't want to freeze to death in the car. Certainly down to -7 and 8 were some mornings that I went into to the office. A couple of truck-related bits and pieces that went along the road. Those truck-related elements were people just watching the mirrors. Sorry, I'm just watching the mirrors. People putting themselves in harm's way with trucks. Actually, I think that was the worst thing I saw, was somebody making a shit. What the hell happened there? How did I hit him? What the heck's going on here? What the heck happened? What? Has this happened in game or what? What happened there? Wow. There's a police car up ahead, I think. Whoa. There's a car on its roof. Police car up ahead. He's just undertaken me, which is not legal. He's just undertaken me, which is also not legal. 2 cars here. Okay. That was scary. That was weird. What happened there? I've never seen that before. Have you ever seen that before? Looked like the computer car had collided. Oh wow, that's a deep valley. Collided with something and flipped onto its roof. Very weird. Yeah, back to the truck though. Somebody decided that they would go in front of a truck during the icy weather and then slam their brakes on because they were obviously offended by something that the truck driver had done. Which ends with, I think I might have told you this one already, that ends with the truck driver wiping out, I did tell you about this, wiping out the car, the rear of the car, and with doing very little damage to themselves. Yeah, not the brightest of moves. So a little bit of that. Sorry, I forgot about that one. I did tell you that one already. But yeah, not the brightest of moves. I still can't understand why anybody in their right mind would do that. I guess the words are right mind with that. I don't think there's a right mind to go with that. It's beautiful out here, by the way. This is absolutely stunning. I'm surprised we've done so many miles. I suppose we're going cross country first before we start doing all of the boat trips. I think that's the point. There's a train just over there. I've been keeping an eye on Train Simulator 5 as well. Not seen that come down to a price that I'm happy with or comfortable with yet. It might happen soon, but we can only hope. We can only hope. Let's have a little trundle down here. Central Reservation. If you hit that, you're going to know about it, aren't you? Soil and concrete. Yep. That's going to be bad. Can't believe I've hit 2 cars, though. 2 cars this episode. 2 cars. And a little bit of dodgy drive. And a sign. And a bit of dodgy driving. Yeah, not good. Not the brightest, am I? Did I ask how you'd all been? Probably did. I've all forgotten that. I hope you've been fine. Coming off at this one. This is to Athens, I think. Or maybe somewhere else. I'm not sure. Somewhere. We're going somewhere, people. We're heading somewhere. Tell you what I've been playing a lot of. This is why I was saying we've been playing a lot of other things. I've been playing a lot of other games. I've been playing a lot of that Rogue Waters, which I quite like. It's on the channel if you want to look at it. I've been playing quite a lot of that Node Buster. That is just phenomenally silly, but at the same time incremental. Brilliant game. Very enjoyable to play. I've been playing a lot of that. I have been playing a lot of Dave the Diver, if you've heard of it. Quite like Dave the Diver. It's about a fat man in a wetsuit. You can't really beat that, can you? Fat man in a wetsuit. But yeah, it's a fat man in a wetsuit fishing with a very decent game loop. So you do a lot of fishing. You do a lot of serving sushi in the evening from the fish you've caught during the day, and then it progresses from there with the story. It's kind of cool. I quite like it. It's very simplistic, and I am definitely doing a video on it. If you haven't seen it, it'll be coming up shortly. But I'm definitely doing a video on it because I don't think I'm coming off here. I think it's just the 3rd lane. I'm hoping. Nope, it's coming off. Let's get back. Yeah, it's very simplistic. The game logic is good. It builds up slowly, like most very good indie games. It grabs your attention. I'm guessing SCS Software, by the way, fits into indie category. I was looking them up the other day. There's a definition of sort of indie, which is very small software houses that are run by independently of larger scale operations. So, where you've got sort of EA running everything. This truck's really struggling with this load now on this hill. It's very sharp, deep hill. I might have to come across here as well, look. Yeah, I've come across. I am accelerating hard to come up. It's really struggling there. Unless I turned the cruise control off and didn't realise. Which is very possible. Yeah, I love a good indie game. And technically Euro Truck Simulator falls into that category because of the fact that it's on the scale of things, it's a much smaller a development house than many of the other ones, which is cool. It's funny though, because I think of indie developers back in the day when computers were start born. There wasn't really, if you had 20 people working on computer games, you were the big developers. Nowadays, if you're 20 people working on a game, that makes you an indie developer. But sort of the original big title sort of software companies of the day were only sort of 20 people working there. Nowadays, as I say, there's a big change. They're much bigger. They're sort of thousands of people working at these organisations instead. Those were sort of 20 are definitely the indie community, which is cool. But at the same time, it's amazing that that's happened. That's the way we are. I suppose it's development, isn't it? It's kind of the growth and progression. However, I do think that it deserves a little bit of knocking down at this point. I think we've got to the point where growth and progression is not making for creativity and fun, and that's, I think, the major issue with computer games is they've got to be fun, which is the reason why I absolutely adore. I'm going to slow down now because if I pass that police car, he'll give me a ticket. So we'll slow down a bit. But I think the major factor here is that fun is key. You know, gameplay and fun and is a lot of fun. That's what we want. We want fun. That warning message is really annoying about the fact that I've got a fence to one side and a car to the other side. It's very, very annoying. But we're on the way. Right, here we go. So we're down to the old port so we can move on. This is a fantastic game. I also saw a wonderful meme the other day about graphics cards, computer game graphics cards, and it's sort of sort of a almost red, green, and blue and whatever. Sorry, red, green, and amber type thing of sort of your graphics card, whatever else is, and the graphics card basically just says to it next to it, upgrade when your favourite game stops working. And that's lovely, because that means you just don't have to. If your favourite game keeps working, why the hell do you have to upgrade your video card? You don't. You really don't. I'm now in this. Oh look, we've got deadlock going on here. They all don't know what they're doing. And now there's a reversal going on. And some driving forward into that car. Boom! And then some more reversals. And that car now whipping through, going at that one. This one here not knowing what to do. Me waiting not very patiently because I'm thinking about going very quickly in a second. Okay, let's go. This lot of rubbish. I'm going to go through the middle. I'm going to go through the middle and pushing through the centre. Yeah, come on, come at me. I'm causing absolute carnage out here because nobody else is going. It's the only way. It's the only way. That's what they say, don't they? Oh, I can brake in there. Don't want to sleep in here though. I want to just get through it and out the other side. So let's just go around. Yeah, but the point is, why change it if it's working? Right, I just want to go around the in a little circle. Oh, look at that lean. Here we go. It's the one. You ready? Up we go. We're in. But yeah, you just don't need to change your video card. If your game still works, why do you need to? Why your favourite games still work? And that's the other beauty of indie games. They tend to be quite low spec. Or requirements tend to be quite low spec, which is great. This is what we like. Okay, where are we going? We want to go to which is this island? That one. We need to go there because we then need to go to there. So we need to go here to go there. Embark. Here starts the 9-hour trip on the ferry again, and we're at our destination. Right, okay, and then we have to come out. Parking brakes on. I think we need to come out and go on the next boat, which is literally around the corner. So we don't get the chance to really see this little town. We just have to come out, turn around, and go back, which is lovely. But to be fair, look at this. Look at this for Look at that. Look at this. I'm going to stop. F3. Look at that. We're out and then we're in. We're in that one there. We're going in that one there, next to us. That's where we're going. But look at that. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Looks brilliant. I might put that on for the video because that looks great, but we'll see. We'll see. It's either that or the mad car crash or me being stupid. One of the two. Okay, here we go. And we're in. This is insane. This is insane. And then destinations. We need to go there. It's the only destination available. Embark. We're embarking. It's very cool. We're here in the middle of the night. We now only have 2 more places to go to in Greece. Really? Map. Oh, it's one of them. I think they've added new places while I've not been looking. But yeah, we only have 2 more places to go to, so we have to go to those 2, and we've done it. But I'm going to go to them all because it looks awesome for a start off, to having gone to all of the places that are there. So let's go back to the game. Let's press M. I pressed M for map, didn't I? Drive. Okay, where are we? It looks like we've got a bit of a journey actually ahead of us. Yeah, we've got 8 kilometres. It's a huge journey. It's massive, people. Don't turn the windscreen wipers on. Yeah, lights are on. Just checking. Out that way. There's another boat there. There's a lot of boats in these places. Don't drive in the water. Don't drive in the water. Don't drive in the water. I must guess I'll go out this way. Whoa. Oh, ran over the signy thing. Don't do that either. Right, I'm going to go out this way. I'm guessing this is the way out. Must be the way out. Yeah, it's the way out. 8 kilometres. Get on my side of the road for a start off. Alright, cool. This way. There's like a slope there. I'm like, can I go up there? No, you can't. Don't be so silly. Typically me. Me being me. I love the tight roads. Oh, look at this. Watch the bins. It's beeping at me because we're close. Oh, I love it. Oh, he's waiting for me to move. Are you waiting for me to move? No. That was the way through. 8 kilometres across here. It's a very uphill. I bet this looks great during the day. Thankfully, we'll probably have a sleep in a minute, but... Oh my god, it's pulling like crazy. Absolutely crazy. 22:11. Bed's obviously not full at all because we did most of our sleeping on the ferries when we've been doing about 12 hours of... 12 hours? About 12 hours of ferry journeys. A lot of ferry journeying. Going downhill. 30 kilometres. Do-do. Do-do. Oh, it's lovely. This way. Cars on the side of the road. There's a bed spot shortly as well, which is handy to know because we do need to have a sleep for the night. We're whizzing round here. Yeah, that's very cool, this. Very cool indeed. Oh, bit of stutter. Don't stutter. You're running on an SD hard drive for a start off. And a 4070 Ti video card should be able to handle it. Oh, did you see the other thing though, funnily enough? Those people with a 4090 are going to be upset because the new 5070 is as powerful as a 4090. So those people who went and spent a fortune on those, it's now got a card that's significantly cheaper, that's faster. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Good old Nvidia. Naughty Nvidia. But they're also in the bad books at the moment with quite a lot of companies because there's new quantum chips coming at the moment, which means they're basically faster calculations by a long way. They're just simplifying it a bit, but quantum computer processors are coming, and Nvidia sort of poo-pooed it, and Nvidia is one of the highest is one of the premium chip manufacturers in the world, and designers. If they've poo-pooed it, then people are going to take that notice. So it actually affected the share prices massively when the chief executive came out just recently and said that they didn't think that quantum processors were quite there yet, which means that because to be fair, Nvidia, like everybody else, is going to stick it in their chip, aren't they? Once they get it, come on. Yeah, they're going to stick it in their chips. Their quantum chips are going to be the next thing. So yeah. Oh my god, this is a very steep hill. Very steep. There's warnings all over the hill as we were going up there. Some very steep indeed. Oh my god. I need to go wide here. Very wide. Very wide indeed. We are wide. And we are through. Very good. I like it. And here's our destination here. Oh my god. Seriously, your blooming entry's a bit harsh, isn't it? Let me where's the job to go? Round the back there. Brilliant. Right, okay, we'll accept that. And then we'll query which direction we're going to come into here. Sugar, that's bad. I'm going to put the hazard lights on. Now, mate, you need to know that this is not personal. When I pull this forward round here, and then turn it. Yeah, we're in, people. We're in. Oh, that was close. Right, this is not going to be a hard one to park now after we've got in, because I'm going to use all the space. I'm going to come across. I'll leave the hazard lights on. Come across this way. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to pull across there hard, straight in front of me, until I get the rear end of the truck in the rough position I want it to be. Which should be about there, funnily enough. Yep, it is. Now I get to perform my dodgy manoeuvre, looking over the wrong shoulder, and making a logical guess at where I actually am. How have I not mastered looking in the other mirror? You see, this is the thing. You should hamstring me by not letting me see over the other mirror, because I have not mastered that yet. Oh, sugar. I'm well over. I'm well off. See? I've got to turn them off. They're driving me nuts. Wow, look at that. That JCB looks awesome. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Right. Swing, swing, swing. That's... Yep. I might hit the wall first. Will it? Or will we make it? Let's hit the wall, but we're close. We're very close indeed. We're very close. Swing. And bum ending. Bum, 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 bum. Perfect. I'll take it. It does. We're at the door. I can't do that offside. That's the problem for me. I think I do a lot of them as offside, so it's quite hard to do. Excellent job. On time. Yes, plenty of points. Lots of skill. Still not got to the... I need to get to level 50 to get the next level, which is Legend. Okay, let's have a little look at navigation, and let's see if we can find that parking spot that's nearby. That allows us to have a rest. It's right there. Let's head on down the road. 3 kilometers, not far at all. Okay, let's go for it. Let's have a little drive and get ourselves settled in for the night. I've enjoyed this. It's been great. Thank you very much for joining me. What did I hit? Was it just mounting the curb there? Don't know. Apparently I hit something. I don't know what hit. Anybody work that one out? Tell me in the comments below. If you can work it out, I can't work it out. That was an odd one. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. We're all going very slowly forward because the turning is quite busy. That's alright. We'll live. We'll creep forward with them. We'll creep forward with them, and we'll do that. Something fizzy again. Hope you've got a beverage. And hopefully I'll see you next week. As I say, I'm still umming and ahhing about it in my head, and I'll say it every 2 weeks. It could be, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I've just enjoyed this so much that I don't know if I can hold myself away, pull myself away from it for that long. I thought it was 20%. It's only 10%. I think I'd have known about it if it was 20%. To be fair, would have been pushing me down. I would have been down. I would have been struggling to get up the hill. Here we go. Gently does it. Gently does it. Okay. Kind of cool turning, isn't it? Kind of a cool little island. Not that I can see it, but if I could see it, I reckon it's a cool little island. We're at least permanently. We seem to be moving forward. Again, as I say, this is the traffic density increased, which is in the comments below. It's how to do it on a vanilla version of Euro Truck Simulator. Just a very vanilla version, running on nothing more than 1080p. I do think that does have a bearing on it. It was funny though, when I started the game, there was a number of weeks ago we had an issue where the sound died and I lost all control of the truck. It was very, very awkward. But we had an issue like that a number of weeks ago. When I was loading this earlier, it did a stutter when it was loading as well, which is very weird. Making our way nicely down here. Just been out for a very nice lunch actually. Took my took Mrs. Demon with me. Well, I should take Miss Demon. Coming up for her birthday, so I took her for a nice lunch, and hopefully tomorrow a nice birthday day. It was a very nice lunch, very big lunch, gourmet burger. That's what I had. I was going to have something else, but do you know what? Sometimes it's what you really want, don't you? A little bit of, I wouldn't call it fast food in this particular occasion because it was a proper gourmet burger with sort of Swiss cheese and all kinds on top of it, which is lovely. I was talking to a friend of mine as well. I remember when high brake lights became a thing. They weren't originally a thing, but they became a thing. And every car sort of has them. I think they're a safety feature now. I think you have to have high brake light. Just for visibility purposes. We're all on ahead. They're all sitting with their high brakes. Look at him sitting with his brake light on. It's making my car red. My truck. Yeah, made the whole truck red. That's very cool, isn't it? Lighting like that is very cool. Because I'm indicating it knows that there's a wall there, look. So it's saying something to your right there. Something to your right there. Watch out. Watch out. Yeah, I know. The alarm going off and like crazy, and the I bet there's a way to turn it off, you know. I wonder what new trucks are coming, actually. I think Volvo's got a new model coming out shortly. From memory. Oh, here we go. We're up there. I'm going and forcing my way out. I'm out of here. Right, down the road. To the place to stay. We're there. Well, I can't park at the petrol station, but I can park a little further down, apparently. Not sure where the parking spot is, but we'll see in a second. Is it this piece of land here? No, it's not there. Where is it? Have a look. It's to our left. Where is it? Must be this thing here. Must be here. It is here. Whoa. It's extremely dark. Whoa, there's a man in the dark with a can. Yep, definitely getting killed here. Right, push the button. Still sitting there in the dark. Let's get some rest. I'll see if he's there in the morning when we wake up. He's still sitting there. Is that a gun in his hand? Or is it a can? He's got a look about him, doesn't he? He's been there all night. Maybe he's dead already. Maybe he's died already. He's a bit of a dodgy character. Oh, look at that though. What a place to wake up. You wake up to that. Slight mist on the sea. Wow. What a great game this is. It really is a great game. Anyway, I've been your host, RealGenericDemon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll be back with you soon. I'll see you later. Bye now.